Listen closely, because what you are about to hear is not something ordinary. You are being prepared for a moment that may feel almost unreal when it arrives. Someone with great influence is about to step into your life with an opportunity so extraordinary that it could completely reshape the way you see your future. Give your full attention to these words, and do not allow distractions to pull your focus away, because what is unfolding carries the weight of a significant turning point. This is not an exaggeration or a passing thought. What is approaching has been set in motion long before you ever became aware of it. You stand on the edge of an encounter that will challenge everything you believed was possible. The person who will soon cross your path possesses authority, access, and resources capable of transforming your circumstances in ways you never imagined. If you dismiss this moment or allow doubt to overshadow your faith, you may overlook the very breakthrough you have quietly prayed for during nights filled with uncertainty and silent tears. Remain attentive and receive this message deeply, because you are being positioned for a season that will redirect your journey. You have already endured periods of confusion, disappointment, and hardship. There were doors that closed without explanation and opportunities that slipped away, no matter how hard you tried to hold on to them. Yet what you could not see was the unseen protection surrounding your life. You were being kept away from paths that would have exhausted your spirit and pulled you away from the purpose prepared for you. The opportunity now approaching is unlike the ones you lost in the past. It arrives at a moment when your heart has been refined through patience and your character strengthened by every challenge you refused to let defeat you. The individual who is about to enter your life is not someone with ordinary influence. They carry the ability to shift circumstances in remarkable ways. When they present what they have to offer, it may seem almost too good to believe. You may hesitate because your past has been marked by promises that were never fulfilled. But this moment is different. It is unfolding with intention. Every step you have taken, even the ones that left you questioning your direction, has been seen. Every act of faith, every quiet decision to keep moving forward when there was no visible evidence that things would improve, has been noticed. There were seasons when people overlooked your value, dismissed your dreams, or failed to recognize the gifts within you. But you were never forgotten. While others ignored you, unseen preparations were taking place. Connections were quietly aligning. Timing was being arranged. And circumstances were being shaped for this very moment. You are about to discover that true timing is never random. The opportunity coming toward you is not an accident, but the harvest of seeds planted during your most difficult days. Those moments of perseverance are now beginning to produce something tangible. Someone with genuine influence will recognize qualities in you that others completely missed. They may notice your consistency, your honesty, your creativity, or the quiet strength that carried you through experiences that should have broken your spirit. Whatever they see, it will stand out clearly, because it reflects the person hardship has shaped you to become. The reason this opportunity may feel overwhelming is because you have been preparing for it without realizing it. Every disappointment has equipped you with lessons comfort could never teach. Every hardship has strengthened your heart and expanded your capacity to carry greater responsibility. There were nights when you questioned whether your efforts mattered at all, wondering if you had been forgotten. But your story was never abandoned. The purpose over your life never disappeared. It continued unfolding, even when you could not see it. The person entering your life will bring more than financial or professional opportunity. They will unlock doors that have remained closed for years and introduce you to places where important decisions are made and futures are shaped. Yet, the greatest blessing is not the opportunity itself. The greatest blessing is the transformation that has already taken place within you. You have become someone capable of receiving success without allowing it to change your character. Many people receive opportunities before they are ready and lose themselves in the process. But your seasons of testing have strengthened your spirit and prepared your heart. That is why this moment belongs to you. As the days move forward, you may begin noticing subtle signs that something is changing. Unexpected conversations will occur. Your name may be mentioned in places you have never visited. Opportunities will appear in ways that seem impossible to explain. Do not dismiss these moments as coincidence. They are reminders that the path prepared for you is beginning to unfold. When this influential person finally approaches you, you may still feel small or wonder whether you truly deserve what is being offered. In that moment, refuse to let fear speak louder than faith. You have not come this far only to walk away from what has been prepared for you. The opportunity may require courage, responsibility, and a level of faith you have never exercised before. But you will not walk through it alone. You will receive wisdom when decisions must be made, peace when doubt tries to take hold, and strength when the weight of new responsibilities begins to grow. The same guidance that carried you through your darkest seasons will remain with you as you step into places you never imagined possible. Everything you have experienced is beginning to make sense. The opportunity coming toward you is not simply about success or recognition. It is about aligning your life with a purpose that has existed long before you recognized your own potential. For a long time, you believed nothing was changing. Doors remained closed, your efforts seemed unnoticed, and your value appeared invisible to those around you. Yet even during those silent seasons, unseen movement was taking place. The person who is about to cross your path has also been walking their own journey, unaware that your lives were destined to intersect. Their influence reaches into areas you have never accessed before, and what will capture their attention is not luck or coincidence. It will be the unique character, resilience, and integrity that have been quietly formed within you over many years. There were many moments when you underestimated yourself because rejection and delay convinced you that your abilities were ordinary. You watched others receive recognition while your own efforts seemed to disappear into silence. It often felt as though everyone else was moving ahead, while you remained standing still, wondering if your time would ever come. What you could not see was that your journey required a different pace, because the opportunity being prepared for you was greater than the opportunities you saw others receiving. The person who is about to notice you has learned through experience how to recognize authenticity. They have met countless talented individuals, but something about you will stand apart. It will not simply be your knowledge, your abilities, or your intelligence. It will be your integrity, your perseverance, and the quiet strength you developed through hardship when no one else was watching. When your first conversation with this person begins, it may appear completely ordinary. It could feel like a simple introduction or an unexpected meeting. But as the conversation unfolds, everything will begin to change. They will ask about your vision, your goals, and the ideas that have lived quietly within your heart. You may wonder why someone of their influence is giving you so much attention. But remember this truth: nothing about that encounter will be accidental. Every step of your journey has been preparing you for that exact moment. The opportunity that follows may surprise you beyond anything you expected. It may involve resources, responsibilities, partnerships, or access to places you once believed were completely beyond your reach. Yet the purpose of this blessing reaches beyond personal success. You are being placed in a position where your life will become a source of encouragement and hope for others who are walking the same difficult roads you once traveled. Perhaps you have wondered why such an opportunity did not arrive years ago. The answer is simple. Growth cannot be rushed. The strength you carry today was built one challenge at a time. If this opportunity had arrived too early, you might not have been prepared to carry it wisely. Today you are different. Your perspective has matured. You understand that lasting purpose is more valuable than temporary success. You have learned patience where you once demanded immediate answers, and wisdom where you once relied only on emotion. That is why this opportunity is arriving at exactly the right time. When the offer is finally placed before you, something deep within your spirit will recognize its importance. It will not feel like another chance that can easily be replaced. Instead, it will feel like the beginning of a completely new chapter. Do not allow fear to silence your voice. Speak honestly. Share your ideas with confidence. The thoughts you once kept hidden because you feared rejection may become the very reason this opportunity is placed into your hands. You have been given creativity, determination, and insight for a reason. These gifts will become visible when the right moment arrives. Even if doubt tries to remind you of past disappointments, refuse to let those memories define your future. The same guidance that carried you through every difficult season is leading you now. You are not being brought towards something beyond your ability. Whenever a door opens according to purpose, the strength required to walk through it is provided as well. People around you may not understand how quickly your circumstances begin to change. Some will call it luck. Others may question how everything seemed to happen overnight. What they cannot see are the years of preparation hidden beneath the surface. They did not witness the disappointments, the sacrifices, the lonely seasons, or the countless moments when you continued believing, even though there was no visible evidence that anything was changing. What appears to others as sudden success is actually the result of years of unseen preparation. Every delay served a purpose. Every obstacle strengthened your foundation. Every disappointment shaped the character that now allows you to receive greater responsibility without losing your humility. There were many seasons when life felt repetitive, You worked faithfully, remained committed, and continued giving your best, yet the results rarely reflected your effort. During those times, it was easy to become discouraged and wonder if anything was truly changing. What you could not see was that every faithful step was laying another stone in the foundation beneath your life. Foundations are built quietly. They are often invisible until the structure above them begins to rise. In the same way, your hidden seasons were never wasted. They were preparing you to carry a future that requires strength, stability, and wisdom. The influential person who is about to enter your life carries responsibilities that affect many people. When they notice you, the moment may catch you completely by surprise, because your own journey has been marked by quiet faithfulness, rather than public recognition. Yet that hidden season has become one of your greatest strengths. It taught you how to continue moving forward without applause. It developed humility where pride could have taken root. It formed a character that remains steady, whether others notice you or not. Those qualities are far more valuable than temporary achievements, because they reveal who you truly are when no one is watching. As your conversations continue, this individual will begin to recognize a depth within you that goes far beyond talent alone. They will notice the sincerity in your words, the courage with which you approach challenges, and the creativity you bring to situations that others would avoid. They will recognize that your perspective has been shaped by experience rather than theory. The hardships you once wished had never happened have become the very experiences that now allow you to understand people with compassion and wisdom. Instead of limiting you, those difficult seasons have expanded your capacity to lead, to encourage, and to inspire. Eventually, a defining moment will arrive when an extraordinary opportunity is placed before you. For a brief instant, you may find yourself speechless as you try to understand the magnitude of what is being offered. It may involve leading an important project, joining a remarkable partnership, receiving significant financial opportunities, or entering environments where your ideas can influence far more people than you ever imagined. Whatever form it takes, it will seem almost unbelievable compared to the place where your journey first began. When that moment arrives, remain calm. Do not allow either excitement or fear to cloud your judgment. Listen carefully, think wisely, and respond with confidence. The discernment you have developed through years of experience will help you recognize what truly aligns with the purpose that has been growing within your life all along. The remarkable opportunity before you is not simply about material success or professional advancement. It represents the unfolding of a calling that has been quietly developing within your life for many years. This moment will allow your abilities to reach places they could never have reached on their own. Even as new doors begin to open, remain humble in every step you take. Never allow sudden progress to erase the compassion that carried you through your most difficult seasons. The kindness you showed when you had very little should remain the same when you are blessed with much more. People may admire your accomplishments, but what they will remember most is your character. They will notice the way you treat those who have nothing to offer you in return. They will remember your willingness to encourage others, your patience with those who are struggling, and your integrity when no one is watching. Those qualities will become the true foundation of your influence. Take a moment to remember the days when you searched for direction while everything around you seemed uncertain. Think about the quiet prayers you whispered when you felt completely alone. Reflect on the moments when you asked for strength, simply to keep going one more day. None of those prayers were ignored. Every one of them became part of the preparation that is now bringing you into a new season. The encouragement you once longed to receive has now become something you will be able to offer others. Your experiences will give hope to people who are still walking through the same darkness you once endured. Your story will remind them that difficult seasons never last forever, and that perseverance always produces something greater than immediate comfort. As you step into positions of greater responsibility, there will be moments when the weight of leadership feels overwhelming. Growth always carries new challenges. Every new level requires greater wisdom, deeper patience, and stronger character. There will be decisions that demand courage and situations that test your faith in ways you have never experienced before. Yet you will not walk through those moments alone. The same guidance that protected you in hidden seasons will continue directing your steps. Whenever confusion attempts to cloud your judgment, clarity will come. Whenever pressure begins to increase, strength will rise within you. The person extending this opportunity may recognize your potential, but there is a greater truth behind everything that is happening. Your purpose has been forming since the beginning. Long before anyone noticed your gifts, they already existed within you, waiting for the right season to be revealed. What you are receiving now is not the final destination. It is simply the entrance into a much larger journey. As you walk through this new door, fresh relationships will naturally begin to form around you. Conversations that once seemed impossible will become normal. People you never imagined meeting will become part of your life. Opportunities that once appeared completely out of reach will begin to unfold one after another. Slowly, you will realize that your world is expanding beyond anything you previously imagined. Yet even as your surroundings change, never forget where your journey began. Remember the quiet places where your faith was strengthened. Remember the seasons when all you possessed was hope and determination. Those humble beginnings are the reason you will remain grounded even as greater success arrives. The changes coming into your life may feel sudden, especially after years of waiting. The difference between your past struggles and your new reality may seem overwhelming at first, but nothing about it has happened by accident. Every difficult season prepared you for this moment. Your persistence has brought you here. The individual who recognizes your value is not creating your worth. They are simply acknowledging something that has always existed within you. Your value has never depended on another person's approval. It has always been present, even during seasons when no one else could see it. Now others are simply beginning to recognize what has been quietly developing throughout your life. Remain faithful as your life begins to change. Continue moving forward with the same humility and courage that carried you through every hardship. Do not become distracted by praise or discouraged by criticism. neither should determine your identity. Instead, allow gratitude to remain the foundation of every decision you make. Gratitude will protect your heart from pride and remind you that every opportunity is a gift entrusted to you, rather than something you achieved entirely on your own. There may still be moments when old memories return and whisper that you are not qualified, or that your past mistakes somehow disqualify you from your future. Do not believe those voices. Your greatest lessons often came through your greatest struggles. The setbacks that once embarrassed you have become the very experiences that now give you wisdom beyond your years. They taught you resilience, compassion, patience, and faith. Those qualities cannot be learned through comfort alone. They are developed only through perseverance, and they have become some of your greatest strengths. As your influence continues to grow, more people will begin looking to you for guidance, encouragement, and leadership. Some will admire your accomplishments, while others will simply be inspired by the peace and confidence they see within you. Your greatest impact will never come from what you possess, but from who you have become. People are searching for authenticity in a world filled with appearances. They are looking for individuals whose words are supported by genuine character. That is exactly what your journey has been producing all along. Every delay you experienced now reveals its purpose. Every disappointment that once seemed meaningless has contributed to the person you are becoming. Looking back, you will begin to understand why certain doors remained closed and why some opportunities disappeared before you could reach them. What once felt like rejection was often protection. What seemed like failure was frequently preparation. What looked like an ending was quietly becoming the beginning of something far greater than you could have imagined. As this new chapter unfolds, you will finally recognize that your life has never been defined by coincidence. Every season has been leading you toward this moment, preparing you not only to receive extraordinary opportunities, but also to carry them with wisdom, humility, and unwavering faith. As this new season begins to unfold, you will notice that your perspective has changed in ways you never expected. The things that once discouraged you will no longer carry the same power over your heart. Instead of focusing on what you lost, you will begin recognizing everything that was quietly preparing you for what was ahead. The disappointments that once seemed impossible to understand will now reveal themselves as necessary chapters in your journey. Every setback developed endurance. Every unanswered question strengthened your faith. Every obstacle shaped your character until you became someone capable of carrying responsibilities that would have overwhelmed the person you used to be. The opportunity before you is only the beginning of something much greater. As one door opens, others will naturally follow. You will meet people whose wisdom expands your thinking and whose encouragement strengthens your confidence. New relationships will introduce you to possibilities you never imagined. You will discover abilities within yourself that remained hidden during seasons of struggle, because difficult times often conceal the very gifts they are preparing to reveal. With every new experience, you will grow into the person you were always meant to become. Never forget that these blessings are not meant to pull you away from the source of your strength. Remain grounded in gratitude, no matter how successful you become. Every opportunity placed in your hands is a responsibility as much as it is a reward. Humility will protect what pride can easily destroy. When your heart remains thankful, the doors opening before you will continue to lead toward greater purpose. But if success becomes a reason to forget where your strength came from, even the greatest opportunities can quickly lose their meaning. Let gratitude remain your constant companion, reminding you that every blessing carries an invitation to serve others with wisdom, compassion, and integrity. The influential person entering your life may appear to be the one changing everything, but they are only one part of a much larger story. They are not the source of your purpose. They are simply the instrument through which the next chapter begins. Your journey has always been guided towards something greater than personal recognition or financial success. The relationships, opportunities, and resources now coming into your life are all leading you toward a purpose that extends far beyond yourself. As you continue moving forward, you will realize that this opportunity is not the destination you have been waiting for. It is the doorway into an entirely new season, filled with growth, responsibility, and impact. There will still be people who struggle to understand the changes taking place in your life. Some will remember only the version of you that existed during difficult times. They may question how everything seems to be changing so quickly, but they never witnessed the private battles you fought. They did not see the nights when you refused to give up, despite overwhelming disappointment. They did not hear the quiet prayers spoken when your strength felt exhausted, or the moments when you chose hope, even though every visible circumstance suggested otherwise. Those hidden victories became the foundation of everything you are now beginning to experience. The person who recognizes your value will not judge you by your past failures. Instead, they will see your journey as evidence of resilience. They will understand that those who have overcome adversity possess a depth of wisdom that comfort alone can never produce. Your experiences have become one of your greatest assets. They allow you to lead with compassion instead of pride, understanding instead of judgment, and patience instead of frustration. You bring more than knowledge into every room you enter. You bring perspective, humility, and the ability to inspire others, simply because you have walked through challenges yourself. As your influence grows, protecting your inner peace will become increasingly important. Success naturally attracts attention, and not everyone who approaches you will have pure intentions. Some people will celebrate your progress sincerely, while others may only be interested in the opportunities now surrounding you. This is why discernment must remain one of your greatest strengths. Continue measuring every decision by the values that carried you through your hardest seasons. Integrity, kindness, honesty, and faith should never become negotiable, simply because your circumstances improve. These qualities are the true reason your influence will continue expanding long after temporary success fades. There may still be moments when you look back at your difficult seasons and wonder why they had to happen. Over time, the answer will become increasingly clear. Those seasons were never designed to destroy you. They were shaping you into someone capable of carrying greater responsibility with wisdom and compassion. The patience you develop now allows you to think beyond immediate results. The empathy you gained enables you to understand the struggles of others. Even the times when you felt completely lost taught you to seek guidance beyond your own understanding. That humility will continue protecting your heart as greater opportunities arrive. As this remarkable transformation continues, new paths will keep opening before you. Every step forward will reveal possibilities that once seemed impossible to imagine. You will meet people who challenge you to grow, inspire you to dream bigger, and encourage you to become an even better version of yourself. With every new opportunity, your confidence will grow. Not because of your achievements, but because you will increasingly recognize the faithfulness that carried you through every chapter of your journey. Always remember that true success is not measured by wealth, titles, or recognition. It is measured by the person you become along the way, and the lives you impact through your example. The greatest victories are those that allow you to remain humble while lifting others higher. The greatest influence belongs to those who never forget where they came from, who continue treating every person with dignity, and who understand that every blessing becomes more meaningful when it is shared. The extraordinary opportunity now approaching your life is not the conclusion of your story. It is the beginning of a far greater purpose than you have ever imagined. Walk forward with confidence. Remain faithful in every season. Protect your integrity, and never lose the gratitude that carried you through your waiting. The same perseverance that sustained you during seasons of uncertainty will now guide you through seasons of abundance. As each new chapter unfolds, you will discover that everything you endured was preparing you for this very moment. What once appeared to be delay was actually divine preparation, and what once felt like the end was quietly becoming the beginning of a life filled with greater purpose, deeper influence, and lasting impact. Your journey is only beginning, and the best chapters are still waiting to be written.